Guys, we have to talk. I know you want to see your top PC deal video as soon as possible, get your little sick thrills, but this is more important than you. Hell, it might even be more important than me. Not likely, but it might. But today, it saddens me to say this, but we've lost someone very important. Gabe Newell. I know, it came as a shock to me as well. He was the inspiration of our generation, the leader of our cause. See, what happened was Gabe was at the Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton debate, and you know what? Just watch the video.
What steps will your energy policy take to meet our energy needs, while at the same time remaining environmentally friendly and minimizing job loss for fossil power plant workers?
I think it's such a great question because
I mean, you know what just I put some
Yeah, get him the hell out of here, will you please?
Our first deal is the Gigabyte Radeon RX 460 WindForce Overclocked Edition. It has 4 gigabytes of GDDR5, has a boost clock of around 1200 megahertz, and has 896 stream processors. Now the stats, just looking at them, don't seem too impressive. However, this GPU has, oh my god. This GPU has one thing that sets it above the others. It requires no external power. It draws all of its power straight from the PCIe lane. So that pretty much means you can throw this into any old PC that has a, just crappy power supply. You throw it in there, next thing you know, you're gaming if the PC has a decent CPU and amount of RAM and things like that. Intel Core 2 Quad is going to be plenty for a GPU like that, so if you can just go onto eBay and find some kind of old PC that has an Intel Core 2 Quad and you put this in here, you have a pretty decent gaming PC for a very, very cheap price. Another thing I love about this card is that it has an HDMI 2.0 port as opposed to the GTX 750 Ti, which does not have an HDMI 2.0 port. So with this GPU, one thing you have above the 750 Ti is that you have a little bit better performance and you have an HDMI 2.0 port, so you can watch movies at 4K 60 FPS. This GPU right here should be able to handle that just fine. That's why I prefer it over the 750 Ti, even though the 750 Ti is a little bit less expensive nowadays. It does have the extra VRAM as well. That's another factor to keep in mind. But this GPU is just so versatile. It's a great pick right here for the first thing on our list. Next up, I got you guys a beautiful used PC to go with that RX 460, but you better hurry up because there's only one left in stock. This right here is an Optiplex 780. This is a very good used PC. I've used 2 of these in different build videos using old used PCs. These Dell Optiplexes last forever. They're built like rock. They just keep going and going. They don't break down. They're great PCs. This one comes with an Intel Core 2 Quad. Like I mentioned early in the video, that's going to be plenty to support a GPU like a 750 Ti or an RX 460. You get 4 gigabytes of RAM with this PC right here. You also get Windows 7 Pro, all for $85. Free shipping, keep that in mind. The price is very low, $85 plus the RX 460. For less than $250, you could get a pretty decent gaming PC to play Counter-Strike or whatever else you want to play. Any kind of low-end game, you should be good at 1080p 60 FPS, and you could even delve into some higher-end games if you're willing to lower down the settings and resolution. So this right here is a great platform to build some type of low-cost, low-power PC. Next up, stepping a little bit out of the realm of PC gaming, this is the best tech deals, so keep in mind, I could throw in some crazy stuff. This isn't that crazy though. It's a Bluetooth speaker. This is the Amazon Basics portable Bluetooth speaker. I own one of these. These things are great sound quality for $36. The thing about these Amazon Basics products is, since they're selling it on their own website, and since, they're just such a huge company, they can cut down a lot of the costs associated with producing a product like this, so they can afford to sell a higher quality product for a lot less money. That's the case with this speaker here, only $36. You get amazing sound quality out of this thing. I love it. I've had mine for about 2 or 3 years, and Just very, very good speaker, very hefty too. It has a good feel in the hand, surprisingly heavy. It's not some crappy, lightweight plastic piece of technology. This is actually a very substantial, nice speaker. It comes in 4 colors, has great reviews. I highly recommend this for you guys. If you're in college or in high school or something like that, bring this around with you, listen to some music. Very good right here. Highly recommend it. Next up, for my friends out there who only have a very crappy car with a cassette player, we have the Ion Audio Cassette Adapter Bluetooth. This thing, you pop it into your cassette dock and boom, Bluetooth. You connect your phone to it, you can listen to music, you can do hands-free calls. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just pop it in there and it does what it does. Very good piece of technology right here. You know, you have the cassette players that have the little aux cord at the end, and it just can be a pain having the cable flopping around all over your center console as you're driving, having to like adjust it. With this Bluetooth adapter right here, you just connect your phone, one and done. Very good piece of technology right here. Next up, I have a mouse. I've mentioned this thing before. It is the James Donkey. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's the frickin' James Donkey. You got a problem with that? Frickin' James Donkey. It has adjustable DPI on the fly. You click the little thing in the middle 3 times. You go from 2000, 1600 to 1000 DPI. It has 2 side buttons. It has your scroll wheel and your 2 little right and left click. However, the thing that separates this from any other budget mouse, the feel. This is actually, it feels like a high quality mouse. You look at the price, $10 free shipping, you don't expect much, but I mean, these things are great. I've had mine for about a year. The sensor in it is not great, obviously, because it's a cheap mouse. Any mouse you get for $10 sensor is not going to be that good, but it's going to be a huge step up from your standard Dell or HP mouse that you just get with your computer. The side buttons help a lot. I love the feel in the hand. Very sturdy. The plastic they use is actually quite nice. I like the feel of it, and a good weight too. Overall, it has a backlight as well if you're into that type of stuff, but for the price, I really don't think you can get a better mouse. If you don't have a mouse with side buttons and you're still stuck with the old HP mouse, but you don't want to spend a ton of money getting some type of Corsair mouse, then this is a very, very good option, and I highly recommend it. Well, that's all my products. If you're interested in purchasing any of these, head down to the description and use my Amazon associate links. You use those, I get a small kickback, and it helps out the channel a lot, so I would appreciate if you use those. Be sure to click the like button if you like the video, and if you have any questions about anything you saw in the video, be sure and leave a comment. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.